Hello, my friends. Welcome back to Kurt Berglund's Baseball World. We have today what may be the most popular thing I'm doing on my channel. It's the 1970 Cubs replay using the Cards and Dice Simulation Fall Classic Baseball. We are up to April 22nd, 1970 in our season. 10 games have been played on the schedule. And the Cubs are 8-2. That puts them in first place by one full game at this point in the season. So they're playing 800 baseball at this point. Today is the second and final game of a series at Wrigley Field against the St. Louis Cardinals. After today's game, the Cubs have an off day, travel to Houston, and begin a series on April 24th against the Astros. So, the first game of the series is on my channel. Every game, I believe, so far in this season is on my channel, and I've archived them under the Fall Classics Baseball heading. So, the opposing pitchers today are Mike Torrez, a very young Mike Torrez for the St. Louis Cardinals. And he'll be opposed by Cubs ace Fergie Jenkins. Fergie Jenkins has had 2 starts so far in this season. He has a record of 0-1. All right, so without any further ado, let's get to the starting lineups and play some 1970 Cubs replay baseball using Fall Classic. Oh, couple of reminders. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter to keep up with all of the doings on my channel. And there are a couple of wonderful Facebook pages. Universal Baseball Association Lounge, if you're on Facebook, I post all my stuff there. And Tabletop Sports on Facebook, also post my stuff there as well. I encourage you to join those pages. All right, so let's get to today's batting orders. Visiting St. Louis Cardinals for right-hander Fergie Jenkins. Leading off will be Lou Brock in left field. Batting second will be Jose Cardinal in center field. Batting third, Dick Allen at third base. Batting fourth, Joe Torre behind the plate. Batting fifth, Leron Lee in right field. Batting sixth, Joe Haig at first base today. Batting seventh, Julian Javier batting at second base. And at shortstop, Milt Ramirez batting eighth. And on the mound, it's Mike Torrez. And he'll do the pitching. In 1970, Mike Torrez was 8-10 with 28 starts and 179 innings. He had 5 complete games and a whip of 1.51. All right, for the homestanding Chicago Cubs, using their as-played lineup. Of course, the Cardinals, all the opposing teams, I'm using their as-played lineups. Cubs lineup I'm setting myself, but today's lineup, I'm actually stealing Leo DeRocher's lineup from real life. Leading off at shortstop, Don Kessinger. Batting second at second base, Glenn Beckert. Batting third in left field, Billy Williams. Batting fourth at third base, Ron Santo. Batting fifth in right field, Johnny Callison. Batting sixth at first base, Ernie Banks. Batting seventh in center field, Jim Hickman. Batting eighth behind the plate today, J.C. Martin. And batting ninth and on the mound, it's Fergie Jenkins. In 1970, Fergie Jenkins was 22-16. He had 39 starts, 24 complete games, 313 innings pitched, and a whip of 1.04. All right, we are ready to go with Cubs baseball 1970s style. Brock stepping in the batter's box against Fergie Jenkins. All righty. And here we go. Fergie's first pitch of the game to Lou Brock is a base hit and could be extra bases. This is going to sneak through into right center field. Go all the way to the wall. Hickman's got to run it down. He hits Beckert with the relay, and the throw to Ron Santo is not in time. Brock with a leadoff triple in the top of the first. Jose Cardinal comes to the plate now. The Cardinals center fielder, Cub infield at normal depth. Fergie, the stretch, and the delivery is a... Oh, we didn't check Fergie's stuff, did we? Gotta do that. He's got B stuff today. We'll do Torrez right away as well. Mike Torrez, C stuff. All right, so 43 on Fergie is an out. Let's see if Cardinal gets it out of the infield. It's a ground ball to short. Kessinger is up with it. Brock is off with the crack of the bat, and he will score as Cardinal is retired from Kessinger to Banks, and there's one gone in the top of the first. 1-0 St. Louis. All right, here is Dick Allen. And the pitch from Fergie to Allen is, hey, struck him out. One gone, or two gone in the first. First strikeout for Fergie. 1-0 St. Louis. We just got underway. Fergie winds and deals to Torrey. Ground ball, Glenn Beckert. He's up with it and throws to Banks for out number 3. Oop, we got to give the Cardinals their run, don't we? 1-0 Cardinals after a half an inning of play. Now we got the Cubs coming up, and they have been hot, and they have been playing well. Torrez will have his hands full today with that 1.51 whip. Kessinger, Beckert, and Williams coming up for Chicago in inning number 1. The pitch to Don is a looper. No, it's ball 4. He took it. Kessinger takes his base. Beckert coming up. Let's see if they put a first inning play on. They've done that a few times with some success. And I think we'll do that. Glenn Beckert has a hit and run rating of an A. So, the pitch from Torrez, there goes Kessinger. And we add the 2 D6s, so we have a 7. We have to check dice roll 61 for a K. Torrez does not strike out on a 61. And it's hit to center field. Under it is Jose Cardinal for out number 1 as Kessinger slams on the brakes and returns to first base. Now it's Billy Williams. Torrez, the stretch, checks Kessinger, and the delivery to Billy is popped up. Joe Torre in foul territory is going to throw away the mask and make the catch for out number 2. Here's Ron Santo. Torrez kicks and deals. And that's ball 4. So there's 2 Cubs on now, courtesy of the base on balls. And that'll bring up Callison with a chance to tie the game or do better than that. Torrez, the stretch, and the delivery to Callison is a base hit. Callison again comes through. And Kessinger is going to be waved. It's to left field. Brock's arm, we have to check. I don't remember. Lou's arm is an A3. Kessinger being waved. Here's Brock's throw to Torre at the plate. Kessinger slides, and he is safe. An RBI single for Callison. Santos stops at second. And it's a 1-1 ball game on a clutch 2-out single by Johnny Callison. Ernie Banks comes to the plate now. Torrez in a first inning mess created by himself. The stretch, and hey, strikes out Ernie. But the Cubs get the run back on a hit. They leave 2. After 1 inning, we're tied at 1. Lee, Haig, and Javier coming up in the Cardinal second inning. Lefty, lefty, righty against Fergie Jenkins. We're in the top of the second. The score is 1-1. Fergie winds and deals to Laron Lee. Ground ball, Glenn Beckert to his right. Cuts it off from going up the middle, plants and throws to Banks for out number 1 in the second. 1-1 ball game. Early, top of the second. Joe Haig coming up. Pitch to Joe is a line drive. Gonna be a base hit for Haig to right field. Callison throws it back in. 1 out, 1 on now for Javier. Julian, a .251 hitter on the 1970 season. Fergie, the stretch and the delivery. Hit to center, but not deep. Jim Hickman is there. And Haig returns to first. There's 2 outs now for Milt Ramirez in for Del Maxfield today. Jenkins the stretch and the delivery to Ramirez is hit to center, into left center now. Hickman under it and puts it away for out number 3. We go to the bottom of the second. With your score, Cardinals 1, Cubs 1. The date, April 22nd, 1970. My good friend Tony Porter would say, "What were you doing in April of 1970? And then Tony would tell us that he was on parole. No, I'm kidding. It's a joke. It's a joke. Hickman, Martin, and Jenkins. Righty, lefty, righty. The pitch. Hickman takes, and he swings to ground to Julian Javier, who throws to Joe Haig at first. And there's 1 down in the Cubs second. Here's J.C. Martin. Torrez winds and deals. That's the fifth. Chart 54, where are you? Chart 54, where are you? It's a 19. Sky high pop up to shortstop. Rain effect. Well, we got to roll a D6. And the clouds are moving in. So JC's going to get another swing. Cloudy day at Wrigley Field. The pitch to J.C. Martin. Ground ball, Julian Javier. 1 more time. Throws to Joe Haig for out number 2. And now it's Jenkins with 2 outs and nobody aboard. Torrez winds and deals. This could be trouble. On the run is Cardinal. He's going to get there for out number 3. Saving Torres' bacon, at least for the moment. We've played 2. And we are tied at 1 at a cloudy, overcast Wrigley Field. All right, so Fergie, for the Cardinal third inning, will face Torrez, Brock, and Cardinal. Torrez hit .270 in 1970. Fergie winds and deals. To left, but not deep. Billy Williams under it and makes the catch for out number 1. Here's Lou Brock. Fergie kicks and deals. Ground ball, Ernie Banks. He gloves it. He's going to flip to Fergie covering first, and there's 2 down. And now it'll be Cardinal with 2 outs and nobody aboard. Fergie winds and delivers. Ground ball, Kessinger from the hole. He fires to Banks, and they get Jose by a step. A 1-2-3 third inning. We go to the bottom of the third. It's 1-1. Cardinals and Cubs. April 22nd, 1970. Top of the order coming for Kessinger for the Cubs. Against Torrez, it'll be Kessinger, Beckert, and Williams. Coming up, Don walked and scored in the first. The pitch from Torrez. Ground ball, Joe Haig. He's going to take it to first unassisted, and that's one gone. Here comes Beckert, 0 for 1. Torrez winds and deals. We have a ballpark check. A ballpark check. Wrigley Field. And that's fouled into the stands. Somebody from Peoria, Illinois caught that foul ball. And Beckert's back in the box. Torrez winds and deals. Ground ball. Dick Allen gloves it to his left. He plants. He throws to Haig, and there's 2 down. Now Billy Williams, who's been very hot. He's 0 for 1 today. Torrez winds and deals. 56. Hey, struck him out. 2 strikeouts for Torrez. And look at this. Mike on his C stuff has retired 7 in a row. We've played 3 complete. And we have a 1-1 standoff. Cubs-Cardinals rivalry, 1970 style. Dick Allen, Joe Torre, LeRon Lee coming up in the Cardinals' top of the 4th. Fergie winds and delivers a 53. We got to check for a strikeout. 1-4. Nope, no strikeout. 53 is a looper to left. Coming on is Billy Williams. Is he going to get there? Let's find out. His range is a 10. He makes the catch and robs Dick Allen of a base hit. 1 gone in the Cardinal 4th. Joe Torre coming up. Joe is 0 for 1. Fergie winds and deals. Base hit, Torre. Right back through the box. 1 out, 1 on for St. Louis. LeRon Lee coming up. Fergie the stretch. The delivery to Lee. Hit to right field. Callison toward the line is going to make the catch for out number 2. Torre retreats to first, and Joe Haig will be the batter. Fergie the stretch. The delivery. Another ballpark check. Haig swings and fouls it off down the first base line. Somebody from Naperville caught that one. Joe Haig will get another life. The pitch from Fergie to Haig. Hey, struck him out. That's number 2 for Fergie. We've played 3.5. Good pitchers duel going on. It's a 1-1 ball game. Both teams jumped out in the first inning with a solo run, and we've had nothing since then. Torrez will face Santo, Callison, and Banks, the 4, 5, 6 hitters, in inning number 4 for the Cubs. Ron Santo walked in the first. The pitch from Torrez is a 51. Did he strike him out? No, he didn't. This is a ground ball to Milt Ramirez at shortstop. We got to look at Milt's card. And he throws it in the dirt, and Joe Haig can't dig it out of there. Milt Ramirez with an error. Santo is on with a leadoff error by Ramirez. Callison coming to the plate. Torrez the stretch, checks Santo at first. The pitch to Callison is ball 4. Santo goes down to second. Cubs have something going. 2 on, nobody out in the 4th for Banks. Torrez the stretch and the delivery. Ground ball, Ramirez. He fumbles it for a moment, picks it up, fires to first. Haig with the stretch. They get Banks by a step, but the runners move up. Santo to third, Callison to second. And now with one out, it's Hickman. Cardinals infield, in at the corners. Torrez the stretch, and the delivery is a base hit for Hickman. This could be trouble. Gonna get over Cardinals' head. And one hop the wall. Scoring is Santos. Scoring is Callison. And Hickman will stop at second with a double. 3-1 Cubs on a 2-run double with one out by Jim Hickman. J.C. Martin comes to the plate. Fergie's on deck. 3-1 Cubs. Fans are loving it. Torrez the stretch. And the delivery is ball 4. Fourth walk for Mike Torrez in 3 1/3 innings. And here comes Fergie. That's going to get action going in the St. Louis bullpen. Red Shanedean's not liking what he sees. So it will be Reggie Cleveland starting to throw, right-hander. You remember Reggie Cleveland. Fergie's up. A 124 batter on the 1970 season. Torrez is walking everybody in sight. Is DeRocher going to let Jenkins hit? Hickman at second, Martin at first, one down, bottom of the fourth, 3-1 Cubs. Torrez the stretch, and the delivery to Jenkins. He's not bunting. It's a ballpark check. And it's a base hit into left field. Scoring is Hickman. Going to third is Martin. And look at Fergie around first. He's trying for a double. Lou Brock is up with the throw. He is a 3. Throwing to Javier. And Jenkins makes it with a hustling double. 4-1 Cubs. Fans going nuts seeing Fergie run the bases. And Kessinger is at the plate. Cardinals in big trouble. One out. Kessinger at the plate. Torrez, Cardinal infield moves in. Torrez the stretch. The pitch to Kessinger. Fly ball center field. Under it is Cardinal. Tagging is J.C. Martin. Cardinal makes the catch. Martin tags. The throw goes to third base, and Jenkins holds at second. The Cubs extend the lead to 6. I'm sorry, that's not true. 5-1. There are 2 outs now for Glenn Beckert. Torrez the stretch, checks Fergie at second. The delivery to Beckert is a 52. Did he strike out? Yes, he did. He took it looking. Called strike 3 ends the Cub fourth, but they get 4 big runs. A sloppy inning for St. Louis. On just 2 hits, there were 2 walks. There was an error in the inning. They leave 1. And after 4 complete, it's Cubs 5, Cardinals 1. And Fergie Jenkins has himself a 4-run cushion. Javier, Ramirez, and Torrez do in the Cardinal 5th. Jenkins winds and deals to Javier, and that is a base hit right back through the box. Javier's aboard with a leadoff single. Milt Ramirez coming to the plate. Fergie the stretch. The delivery to Ramirez, who's 0 for 1. Base hit Ramirez. This is to center field. Javier is going to go to third as Hickman's throw comes into second base. Keep the double play in order. Torrez is due, and Red Schoendienst is just waving his finger at him to come on back to the dugout. They're going to hit for Mike Torrez. Cardinals at the corners in the fifth with nobody out. And the pinch hitter is going to be Ed Crosby. One of Bing Crosby's sons who made the major leagues. No, that's not true. He's not Bing Crosby's son. But he is pinch hitting for Mike Torrez. Left-handed pinch hitter, hit .253 in 1970. Cub infield playing at double play depth. Fergie hoping to get out of the jam. The stretch, the delivery to Crosby is going to be trouble. It's another hit for St. Louis. A base hit. Scoring is Javier from third base. 5-2 ball game now. Ramirez stops at second. There are two Cardinals on with nobody out. And we're in the top of the fifth. Here comes Brock. Jenkins the stretch. The delivery to Lou. Base hit Lou Brock. 4 singles in a row for the Cardinals. To right field. Callison will throw toward home. Banks will cut it off. It's 5-3 Cubs. And Crosby will stop at second. 5-3 Cubs, top of the fifth. Cardinals with a big inning underway. 4 consecutive singles. Cardinal at the plate 0 for 2. Jose, the pitch from Fergie, and hey, struck him out. Number 3 for Jenkins. Picked a good time for it with none out in the fifth. Now a double play gets him out of the mess. Dick Allen coming up. On the other hand, Dick Allen is the go-ahead run at the plate. He's 0 for 2 today. On deck is Torrey. 5-3 Cubs. The pitch is to center and deep. Did he get it? Hickman back. He makes the catch. Oh, the runner's got to retreat. Hickman near the wall. Fires it back toward the infield. Brock goes back to first. Crosby goes back to second. And with 2 outs out, it'll be Torrey. One more biscuit for breakfast, and Dick Allen gives the Cardinals the lead. Yikes. Torrey's 1 for 2. Jenkins the stretch. And the delivery is a base hit to Torrey. Left field, drops in front of Williams. Scoring is Crosby. Brock going to third. The throw comes into second. There's Cardinals at the corners, and it's a 5-4 game now. Now action's going to start in the Cub bullpen. You knew Leo didn't want to do it, but he's doing it. Jim Colborn starts to throw for the Cubs. In the bullpen. 2 outs in the fifth. Brock at third. Torrey at first. 5-4 Cubs. Laron Lee, left-handed batter, coming to the plate against Jenkins. Fergie the stretch, the delivery. Hey, struck him out, and that'll retire the Cardinals in the fifth, but not before they respond with 3 of their own. On 5 hits, they leave 2. We're halfway through this one. We got a good one. It's Cubs 5, Cardinals 4. A typical Cubs-Cardinals grudge match. All right, coming in the bottom of the fifth for the Cubs. Torrez is done. We got a new Cardinal pitcher. It's Reggie Cleveland. He will bat in the 9 spot. And he'll face the meat of the Cubs order, Williams, Santo, and Callison. Let's see what kind of stuff Reggie's got today. A stuff. So Reggie's on his game. Billy Williams, 0 for 2. Pitch from Cleveland to Williams is going to be a base hit. To right field. LeRon Lee throws it back in, and here comes Santo. Overcast day at Wrigley Field. Cleveland the stretch. The delivery to Santo, and this is trouble. This is going to be to left and deep. Over Brock's head. Off the wall. Let's see what happens. Billy Williams is around third. They're going to wave him. The throw from Milt Ramirez is offline. Santo drives home run number 6 for the Cubs. It's 6-4 Chicago. Now it's Callison. Action starting in the St. Louis bullpen again. They have a right-hander going. His name, Chuck Taylor, who laces up his high tops and he gets down to the bullpen. Cleveland having all sorts of trouble with the first 2 batters. Callison is up. Banks is on deck. Nobody out in the 5th. 6-4 Cubs. Cleveland the stretch and the delivery to Callison. Ground ball, Javier. He gloves it and throws to Haig for out number 1. Santo moves to third. He's there with 1 out. And now Banks, who's 0 for 2. Cleveland the stretch. The delivery is ball 4. There's Cubs at the corners for Hickman. Cardinal infield at double play depth. Santo at third. Banks at first. 1 man out. Cleveland the stretch. And the delivery. Hickman hits it on the ground to Ramirez. They go to Javier for 1. The relay to Haig is not in time. They don't turn it. Santo scores on the fielder's choice. Hickman is safe at first, but gets an RBI, his 3rd of the day. 7-4 Cubs with J.C. Martin coming up with 2 outs and Hickman at first. Cleveland the stretch. The delivery to Martin. Ground ball, Javier. He gloves it and throws to Haig. That retires the Cubs in the 5th, but they get 2 back. After 5 on 2 hits, they leave 1. After 5 complete, it's Cubs 7, Cardinals 4. And it's Haig, Javier, and Ramirez coming in the Cardinals 6th. If anybody gets on, Reggie Cleveland's spot will come to the plate. Haig is 1 for 2. Fergie winds and delivers, and this is to right and deep. Callison back. Callison, it's off the wall. He's got to run it down. Haig didn't run hard out of the box. He thought it was gone. He's got himself a double sliding. And now it's Javier. Top of the 6th. 7-4 Cubs. They're going back and forth in a Cubs-Cardinal Pier 6 Donnybrook. Javier 1 for 2. The pitch from Jenkins is a -9. It's to left and deep. Billy Williams back and makes the catch in the well. Haig returns to second base, and there's 1 gone. Now it's Milt Ramirez. Moving to the on-deck circle is Vic Davalillo to pinch hit for Reggie Cleveland. I think it's Vic Davalillo. Yes, it's Vic Davalillo in the on-deck circle. Chuck Taylor will be the new Cardinal pitcher in the 6th inning. Meanwhile, it's Ramirez, Fergie the stretch, and the pitch to the Cardinal shortstop. Hit in the air to right field. Coming in a few steps is Callison. Haig will hold as a result, and there's 2 down. And Vic Davalillo has been announced as the pinch hitter for Reggie Cleveland. The Cardinal outfielder hit .311 on the 1970 season. There are 2 outs. Haig at second. 7-4 Cubs. Fergie the stretch. And the delivery is a base hit for Vic Davalillo. To right field. Is Haig going to score? Callison gloves it. And he's going to try and score. Haig is being waved. Callison up with the throw, coming home to J.C. Martin. Callison's arm is an A3. Trying to score is Haig. The throw home is not in time. Haig will score. It's a pinch hit RBI single for Davalillo. Haig is in. It's 7-5 Cubs. Colborn gets up again in the Cubs bullpen. Brock coming to the plate. He's the tying run. We're in the 6th. We got a good one here. Brock is 2 for 3. Fergie the stretch. The delivery to Lou Brock. Hey, struck him out. That's number 5 for Fergie. But he's not throwing a gem. After 5.5, it's Cubs 7, Cardinals 5. And we have a new Cardinal pitcher coming on. Chuck Taylor. He gives his high tops to the Andy Frain usher and heads in to do his work on the mound. So Cleveland is done. 1 inning of work, gave up 2 hits. He walked 1. He gave up 2 runs. They're both earned. Chuck Taylor will bat in the 9 spot for the Cardinals. We'll see what kind of stuff he's got today. He has C stuff. He'll face Jenkins, Kessinger, and Beckert. 9-1-2 in the Cub order in the bottom of the 6th. Chuck winds and deals. He was 6-7 with 8 saves. He has an endurance of 12 batters before fatigue may become an issue. Fergie hits it on the ground to Julian Javier. He throws to Joe Haig for out number 1. 7-5 Cubs. We're in the bottom of the 6th. Leadoff hitter coming up now, Don Kessinger. He is 0 for 1, but he has hit a sac fly and walked and scored a run. Taylor winds and deals. This is to right, but not deep. Laron Lee under it, and he's going to make the catch for out number 2. Beckert up. Taylor winds and deals. Beckert to center field on a line at Jose Cardinal. He makes the catch for out number 3. We've played 6 complete. Cubs clinging to a 7-5 lead. Fergie clinging to his staying in the game right now. Top of the 7th. Fergie's endurance is a 35. He has faced 28. Cardinal, Allen, and Torrey are up in the Cardinals 7th. Righty, righty, righty. 2, 3, 4 batters. Fergie winds and deals to Jose Cardinal. To center. Into right center. Hickman on the run. He gets there for out number 1. Dick Allen coming to the plate. Dick is 0 for 3. Jenkins winds and delivers. He walked him. He walked him. Now it's Torrez. 21 homers for Joe with a .325 average in 1970. And Leo's going to get more action going in the bullpen. Abernathy and Aguirre, or as Jack Brickhouse would say, Ab and Ag are throwing in the bullpen for Leo. Lefty-righty double-barreled action just the way Leo likes it. Torrey is 2 for 3. He's got an RBI. Dick Allen is at first. There's one out. The Cub infield at double play depth. The pitch. Hey, struck him out. Number 6 for Fergie. 2 gone in the Cardinals' 7th, and now it's Lee who's 0 for 3. Fergie the stretch and the delivery. Hey, struck him out. Number 7. Fergie reaches back for something extra. The broccoli cauliflower medley. Gas. Now we stretch him out at Wrigley. Bottom of the 7th coming. Time to stretch him out. No sign of Harry Carey. Well, actually, there is a sign of Harry Carey because he's in the Cardinal broadcast booth. But the Cubs lead 7-5. Billy Williams, Ron Santo, John Callison. 3, 4, 5 hitters in the Cubs lineup. In the bottom of the 7th are due. Williams 1 for 3. The pitch from Chuck Taylor. Is it a walk? He does walk Billy Williams. That's going to get action going in the Cardinal bullpen one more time. They think they can win this game. So it's going to be they don't have a left-hander. That's a problem. So it's going to be Frank Lindsay all by himself starting to throw in the Cardinal pen. Santo and then Callison on deck with Williams at first. Santo 1 for 2. Taylor the stretch and the delivery. That's a base hit for Santo to center field. Stopping at second is Williams. There's 2 Cubs on with nobody out in the bottom of the 7th. Callison up 1 for 2 with a ribby, a walk, and a run scored. Taylor the stretch and the delivery to Callison. Fly ball to center. On the run is Jose Cardinal. He makes the catch going away from the infield. Tagging is Williams. Tagging is Santo. They both advance a base. Oh, no, I'm wrong. Santo stays at first. My bad. First and third now for Banks. Cardinals are going to take a gamble and play the infield at halfway. Taylor the stretch. The delivery to Ernie is a 53. Let's see if he strikes him out. No, he almost did. All right, so a 53. Where is this going? Ground to Kessinger. Got a range check. I'm sorry, that's not true. Ground to Ramirez. His range is a 4 at shortstop. He knocks it down, keeps it on the infield, but it gets away from him. Scoring is Billy Williams. It'll be an infield hit for Ernie Banks. 2 Cubs on now with 1 out, and that's going to do it. Here comes Red Schoendienst. He has seen enough of Chuck Taylor and his Converse All-Stars. We're going to get a double switch. Frank Lindsay is going to bat in the 5 spot. LaRon Lee is coming out of the ball game. Carl Taylor is going to go into right field. He will bat in the 9 spot, taking Chuck Taylor's place. So Chuck Taylor and LaRon Lee are out. Frank Lindsay and Carl Taylor are in. And what else do we have here? We have to see what kind of stuff Frank Lindsay has. 47 games for Lindsay in 1970 with 61 innings. He was 3-5 with 2 saves. And he has C stuff. There are a bunch of arsonists in the Cardinal bullpen today. Jim Hickman 1 for 3. 3 RBIs. Santo at second, Banks at first, 1 man out. Lindsay needs a double play ball from Hickman. The pitch. Ball 4, he walked him. The bases are dripping with Cubs. Now it's J.C. Martin. Now the Cardinal infield has to play in. 1 out in the 7th. It's 8-4 Chicago. On deck, Fergie Jenkins. The pitch from Lindsay is hit to center. Under it is Cardinal. Tagging is Santo. Cardinal lines up the throw. Here it comes toward Joe Torre. Santo trying to score. And he's in there. A sacrifice fly by J.C. Martin plates Ron Santo with run number 9 for the Cubs. It's 9-4. Fergie Jenkins coming to the plate. Banks stays at second. Hickman still at first. 2 men out. Bottom of the 7th. Lindsay the stretch and the delivery. Ground ball, Milt Ramirez. He's going to go the short way to Javier, and that will retire the Cubs in the 7th. But they just keep coming. 2 runs on 2 hits. They leave 2. A couple of walks didn't hurt. After 7 complete, it's Cubs 9, Cardinals 4. Fergie coming back out for inning number 8. That's how the Cubs have been doing it lately. They have been bludgeoning people. Haig, Javier, Ramirez, 6, 7, 8 for the Cardinals in inning number 8. 2 for 3 for Haig. The pitch to him, hey, struck him out. 3 batters in a row struck out by Fergie. 1 gone. Now Javier 1 for 3. Fergie winds and deals to Javier. Popped him up. Don Kessinger on the infield dirt, calling and taking for out number 2. Now it's Milt Ramirez. Carl Taylor on deck. 1 for 3 for Milt. Could be a walk. It is a walk. Milt gets on for the 2nd time. Carl Taylor coming to the plate. Fergie, 9, 18, 27, 35 batters faced. This could be his last hitter. Abernathy throwing again in the Cubs bullpen. So is Aguirre. The pitch to Carl Taylor. To right field. Callison into right center will make the catch, and that retires the Cardinals in inning number 8. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Frank Lindsay coming back out. And it'll be the top of the Cubs order. Kessinger, Beckert, and Williams for the Cubs. Don is 0 for 2. Lindsay's pitch to him. Hit to right, a looper. On the run is Carl Taylor, and he gets there for out number 1. Glenn Beckert up 0 for 3. Lindsay winds and deals. Base hit for Beckert. Beckert was 0 for 4. Now he's 1 for 5. Here comes Billy Williams. The Cubs just keep hitting. Lindsay, the stretch, the delivery. Ground ball. Milt Ramirez. Slow roller. Milt gloves it. Fires to Haig, and there's 2 down as Beckert moves to second. Ron Santo up. 2 for 3. 3 runs scored. A double. A ribby. A walk. Later, he's going to drive everybody home. Lindsay, the stretch, and the delivery to Santo. Hey, struck him out, spoke too soon. First strikeout for Lindsay. We go to the 9th with your score. Cubs 9, Cardinals 4. And Fergie is coming out to start the 9th. And have a chance at a complete game. Top of the Cardinal order. They need 5 to keep it going. 6 to take the lead. Brock, Cardinal, and Dick Allen coming up. 1, 2, 3 in the Cardinal order. Fergie winds and deals. Base hit Brock to start the 9th. His 3rd hit of the day. Out comes Leo DeRocher. He has seen enough, and he wants Abernathy. So Fergie battled all day, but couldn't quite finish the job. 8+ innings. 11 hits. He walked 2. He struck out 8. He allowed 4 runs so far. They're all earned. Brock on first is his responsibility, but he is in line for the victory. Ted Abernathy, as a Cub, was 0-0 on the 1970 season, 0-0 with 1 save. He would be dealt to St. Louis in about a month, I believe it is. I think in May he was traded. All right, so Cardinal is up. Brock at first, 0 for 4. Let's see what kind of stuff Ted Abernathy has today. He has B stuff. Cardinal at the plate. Nobody out, top of the 9th. The pitch to Jose is ball 4. Now Phil Regan starts to throw in the Cub bullpen. Alongside of Gary, it's lefty-righty double-barreled action. Dick Allen 0 for 3. 2 Cardinals are on base and nobody out in the 9th. 9-4 Cubs. Little bit tense. Abernathy, the stretch. The delivery to to Allen, excuse me. Allen swings and it's grounded to Kessinger. He gloves it and throws to Banks for the out. Brock and Cardinal move up, and there's 1 out in the Cardinal 9th. Joe Torre up. Cubs infield is at normal depth. They're going to concede the run. Abernathy the stretch. Torrez 2 for 4. On deck is Jim Beecham, who will be a pinch hitter for Frank Lindsay. Abernathy the stretch, and the delivery to Torrey is a base hit for Joe Torre. Scoring is Brock. Scoring is Cardinals. It's 9-6. And suddenly things have gotten tense at Wrigley Field. Coming out of the dugout to hit for Frank Lindsay is, coming off of the on-deck circle to hit for Frank Lindsay is Jim Beecham. 259 in 44 games, 58 at-bats. He was a professional pinch hitter, and a good one. So Beecham will bat. Torrey at first, 1 man out in the 9th. This may be Abernathy's last hitter. The pitch to Beecham is a base hit for Beecham. To right field. Torrey's trying for third. What in the world is he doing? Callison is up with the throw. Let's check John's arm. He is a 3. Torrey going for third. The head first slide. He is out at third. Trying to stretch it from first to third. Ooh-wee, that helped the Cubs, and that is going to be it for Ted Abernathy. Leo DeRocher's out of the dugout. He wants Regan to face Haig. Abernathy's done after 2/3 of an inning, 2 hits and a walk and a run scored. A run allowed, and a run scored. He allowed the inherited runner to score as well. Regan, 54 games, 76 innings, a 5-9 record with 12 saves. He's not much of a closer, but that's who they had. And he's on now to face Haig. Beecham at first. 9-6 is your score. Haig at the plate, the pitch. Base hit, Haig. Yes, a base hit. The tying run's going to come to the plate. Beecham's going to go all the way to third. It's Cardinals at the corners with 2 outs for Javier. There's going to be a hitter for Javier because they're going for it. Javier hit 2 dongs in 139 innings. That's not quite the power Red Schoendienst is looking for. So they're going to try it with Simmons. Ted Simmons is going to bat for Javier. There are 2 outs in the top of the 9th. 9-6 Cubs. Simmons is the tying run at the plate. Beecham at third. Haig at first. Regan the stretch. The delivery is a base hit for Simmons. 9-7 game. Scoring is Beecham. Stopping at second is Haig. 9-7. Lead run coming to the plate, and it's Milt Ramirez. Ugh. Yeah. And I think, I don't know. They hit for Javier to try and go for the lead. And they don't have any other middle infielders other than Del Maxville. Nope, so they got to let Ramirez bat. All right. Haig at second. Simmons at first. Check Simmons' speed. They may run for him. He's an average runner. Do they have faster on the bench? No, they do not. Well, maybe they got a pitcher who's fast. No, they don't. Oh, wait a minute. What's Gibson? Is Gibson fast? I bet he is. He is fast. He's running for Simmons. He is the tying run. So Gibson at first base. Haig at second. Simmons drove in a run, and he is now out of the game. Milt Ramirez at the plate. Regan, the stretch. And the delivery. Base hit Ramirez. Base hit Ramirez. Haig is at second. It's going to center field. They got to check. Hickman's arm is strong. They can risk it, but they're not going to. Haig puts on the brakes. Gibson's at second. Ramirez at first. There's still 2 outs. And now it's Carl Taylor with a chance to take the lead. 9-7 Cubs. Top of the 9th, 2 outs. Haig at third. Gibson at second. Ramirez at first. Carl Taylor at the plate. Regan the stretch. The delivery to Carl Taylor is to center and deep. Gonna be off the wall. Hickman misplays it. Everybody's scoring. Haig scores. Gibson scores. The game is tied. Ramirez is being waved. The throw is coming in, but it will be too late. It's a 3-run double for Carl Taylor. 10-9 Cardinals. Now it's Brock. Regan coming out. Here comes Leo. He wants a Gary to face Brock. And timeout. Card is a disaster area. We're in the 9th. A Gary is on to face Brock. 17 games, 14 innings, 3-0 record with a save. He's a left-hander, a veteran. In 1970, Brock, a left-handed batter. Of course, 3 for 5 in the game. Carl Taylor is at second base in scoring position. Brock is up, and there are 2 outs. The Cardinals lead 10-9. They have put together a 6-run. No, excuse me. It's 9-5. They put together a 6-run inning. It's Cardinals 11, Cubs 9. A Gary the stretch, the delivery to Brock. And we didn't check and see. Gary's got B stuff. And Brock hits it to center field on a line at Hickman, and that will retire the side. However, this was a disaster. Abernathy spit the bit. Regan spit the bit. And a Gary finished it. A 6-run 9th on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits. They leave 1. We go to the bottom of the 9th. But it's still interesting because on for the Cardinals to save the game is Sal Campisi. And Sal Campisi is not Mariano Rivera. All right, so we got to figure out the lineup changes. Excuse me. The lineup changes for St. Louis. So, your Cardinal defense right now has Joe Torre behind the plate, Joe Haig at first, Del Maxville at second, Milt Ramirez at short. At third base is Dick Allen. In left is Lou Brock. In center is Jose Cardinal. And in right field is Carl Taylor. On the mound is Sal Campisi. 2-2 record with 4 saves in 37 games for the Cardinals. He will face, in the Cub 9th, Callison, Banks, and Hickman, lefty, righty, righty. Leo DeRocher is fuming in the Cubs dugout. You can tell he's throwing things. He's having a tantrum. The Cubs had a 9-5 lead going to the ninth inning and couldn't hold it. It's 11-9 Cardinals going to the bottom of the ninth. Cubs are 8-2. They're looking 8-3 right in the face. The pitch to Callison, who's 1 for 3 from Campisi. Nope, we didn't see what kind of stuff Campisi's got. He's got B stuff today. And a 36. Callison swings and hits it to center. Jose Cardinal is there, and there's one down. Ernie Banks coming up. 11-9 Cardinals. 1 for 3. The pitch. 54 chart. It's a 20. Sky high pop-up. Under it is Milt Ramirez. He's going to make the catch. More clouds. Overcast day. But there's 2 outs, and Jim Hickman is the last chance saloon for the Cubs. Awful, terrible loss for the Cubs if they can't turn this around. 1 for 3 for Hickman. On deck is Martin, the pitch. Hickman, ground ball. Milt Ramirez, he throws to Haig, and that is the ball game. The Cardinals come back down 4 in the ninth. Final score, Cardinals 11, Cubs 9. Typical Cubs-Cardinal game at Wrigley. Your totals go like this for the Cardinals: 11 runs. 16 hits. And they committed no errors. The Cubs, 9 runs. 8 hits. And they committed no errors. Winning pitcher. The winning pitcher is Frank Lindsay. The save goes to Sal Campisi. The loss goes to Phil Regan. I believe he is 0-1, but I need to check. Cubs are now 8-3, and they're going to take a very long flight to Houston. Listening to Leo DeRocher berate them for the entire duration of the flight. Thank you for being with me. Lots more 1970 Cubs action coming up. Don't forget to click like and subscribe. Thank you, my friends. So long, everybody.